John Bistowski is our next inductee for lacrosse. John was born and raised just outside of Boston, Massachusetts, served in the U.S. Army right out of high school, where he was trained to be a construction surveyor. John continues in that field and presently is project manager and supervisor of field surveyors at an international civil engineering firm in San Diego. He began his officiating career in 1996 as a Pop Warner High School football official in eastern Massachusetts. In 1998, he was a member of the Eastern Massachusetts Lacrosse Officials Association. Upon moving to San Diego, he joined the San Diego County Lacrosse Officials Association and has continued to receive Division I assignments. He's worked 2 national championships, 10 CIF SDS championship games, and was referee for the World Series of Youth Lacrosse at Denver's Mile High Stadium. That was in 2018. John spent 6 years as a professional lacrosse official in both the National Lacrosse League and LXM Pro Circuit. He was recently named as a roster official for the new Premier Lacrosse League that had its inaugural year in 2019. And for the past 10 years, he's been the training chair for the San Diego County Lacrosse Association. He served 4 terms as its president and as a certified observer evaluator for U.S. lacrosse. John, what do you do in your spare time?
I wear cowboy hats. Thank you very much. I've only had 2 years to prepare a speech, and I'm standing here speechless, but that doesn't mean I don't have anything to say. First and foremost, thank you. This is a great honor. How does a guy from Boston, Massachusetts end up in the San Diego County Sports Officials Hall of Fame? Well, you'll have to ask everybody that's ever officiated with me and done the things that have come along with that. I can tell you, though, what it really is all about. It's far less about what any exploits I did on the field, and there were many, and they will tell you about the exploits. But what it was really all about was training officials, fathers and sons, mothers and daughters, parents to their children. We try to teach them, and that's what I did as a trainer for the lacrosse officials. I would bring whatever I could, the passion, the knowledge. I would take the hat off and just unscrew the lid and try to take whatever I had in my brain and put it in theirs and get them to understand how this game was supposed to be officiated. So many people think lacrosse is a sport that's guided by a rule book. Yes, it is, but guided is the word. It's a game of flow. Let it flow. If you can understand, take out the black and white out of the rule book and understand what the spirit of the rules are, you can be a great lacrosse official, and that's what I tried to impart upon all the officials here in San Diego, and I think I did it with the best ability and the passion that I had to do that. I want to thank, first and foremost, all the people back in Eastern Massachusetts that gave me my original training, which was typically at a post-game barroom setting. John, do this, don't do that. And I learned all the things after a couple post-game beers. And I brought that here to San Diego County in 2005. And the bigger question is, how did I end up here in San Diego? I was a football official. I was on my way to being a Division I lacrosse official. I actually was, but I was on my way to a bigger career. What happened was I married a girl from Point Loma. We had a young son, and she got homesick, and she wanted to move back home. And I said, okay, what's it got to do? I gotta follow that lead. So we loaded up the Conestoga, crossed the Great Divide. We ended up out here, and I keep telling everybody I know, thank God I didn't meet a girl from Cleveland. But that being said, I have to say the thank yous to everybody else here in San Diego. My fellow members, the board members, Chris, Jay, Glenn, everybody else that's been a big part of this. I want to thank Lee Bjornson, my concierge, and liaison here for my induction tonight. And of course, I have to thank Bob Duggan, who has supported me and has highlighted me at every opportunity. And I want to say, Bob, I hope when you rolled the Cadillac out of the garage that it never went kaput, that you knew that you put the right guy on the field at the right time. And I also want to say congratulations to fellow lacrosse official Greg McAlpine. Great guy. But more than anything, thank you, San Diego. 38 years in Boston, 17 years in San Diego. I now live outside of Nashville. I get to go back and tell everybody in Middle Tennessee, I'm bona fide.